Hey, my name is Caleb. I am a father, a husband, a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, a teacher of junior high histories and economics, sometimes. Um, I have lots of hobbies. I actually get sidetracked from one hobby to another hobby pretty regularly. It kind of annoys my wife a little bit just because it can kind of get expensive if you let it. So jumping around from jujitsu to video games to playing instruments, all those kinds of things. So I have let's see, I have what's called PKU. When everyone is born these days, they have a blood test that they give to newborn babies. And one of the things they test for is PKU, which means that your liver doesn't break down protein normally, and so phenylalanine, an amino acid, will build up in the bloodstream, and it's bad, and your brain soaks in it, and it's no good. Affects brain function, that kind of stuff, and so no bueno. I'm kind of a forced vegetarian. I have low protein diet, never eaten a hamburger. I'll chew up some meat sometimes when I'm, eating with a family member, and then I'll spit it out and it tastes really good, but can't really do much more than that. So that's me. So here's why I'm doing this YouTube channel. I have a coworker of mine. He's always prodding me to try new things, telling me that he thinks I'd be good at this thing or that thing, or maybe I should try this or look into this field of work. He's told me I would maybe be a good comedian, or that I should start a YouTube channel because he thinks people would be interested in things that I have to say. He's mentioned once or twice that he's noticed I like the sound of my own voice, and so maybe he thought that would appeal to me. So here I am. He brought that up one time, and that was I don't know, about a week ago, and that was more of the direct cause. That was the reason I'm here right now. Some of the indirect reasons is just I've thought of doing something like this before, like a journal or a blog, and I just haven't ever done it. About 5 years ago, I was thinking, hey, I could do a blog. It'd be really cool to, share my ideas with the world. Write down inspiration, thoughts, whatever just ideas that I have as I've read books, and just just anything really. And instead of writing it down in a journal and it just being for me, I could maybe share it with the world, and maybe there'd be more use from it there. But I never did that. But putting up a 5-minute YouTube video every now and then seems a lot more accessible in terms of time and interest. I like talking in front of a camera a lot more than I like the idea of just spending 30 minutes typing something up. So there's that. So that's why I'm doing it. He really got me thinking, and I'd like to have a place where I can share my thoughts, so that's kind of why I'm here. What I want this channel to be is this. I over the past 10 years or so, maybe more like my lifetime, I've been curating different truths from the world around me as I watch movies or read books or articles or consume media on YouTube and Facebook and different places. I see these little nuggets of truth, and I'm like, ooh, that's profound. But that's kind of where it ends. Maybe I write it down somewhere. Maybe I tell somebody about it. But that's usually, or maybe I just kind of share it again on Facebook. But I wanted to have somewhere maybe more permanent for myself to look at later, and maybe it's just me that ever watches these, and maybe a couple of other people who are my friends. Maybe thousands or millions of people watch these one day. I don't know. But I wanted to have it somewhere, and I'm constantly sharing things with people like, oh, you should read this article. Oh, you should watch this movie. Oh, you should And so I kind of want to just have a place be like, oh, I can just send them a link. They can watch my 5-minute little synopsis, and maybe that'll pique their interest, and maybe they'll go watch the video or read the article or read the book. And so I kind of want to just have a place to share that. And so that's what I intend this channel to be: economics articles, any articles that I've read on scriptures or from the scriptures, or my thoughts on any of those kinds of things, any of these thoughts that I feel like are more profound, just kind of like the nuggets of truth that I found. And so that's kind of what I want this to become, is just a place for me to share those thoughts and those ideas, and then I can kind of have them there and share those thoughts with the world. Things that people may not have found otherwise, and maybe nobody finds them. I don't know. And the reason I landed on the name Look What I Found is because I was going through names in my head, and I was just like, oh, truth nuggets or pearls of wisdom, these academic or profound sounding names. And I just as I thought of this one, Look What I Found, is more like a little kid, like, hey, I found this really cool thing and I want to share it with you and you should watch it. And that's more my personality. I'm more that guy than I am, here are my words of wisdom, now go and let your life be better because you met me. So that's kind of what I have in mind for this channel. And I want to share all types of things. I know that YouTube channels have success based on their niche characteristics. There's a small group of people who are just obsessed with that, and they'll just watch your channel. And I don't know if this falls into that category. It's just kind of going to be a jack of all trades, sharing these thoughts and ideas that I have, and kind of more like a video blog. I read this article, super awesome, about economics, or super cool religious article, or politics, or I watched this movie and there's this scene in there that I wanted to talk about and how there's truth in that. I want to dig deeper there. So that's what I want this to become. So that's that. Caleb out. Peace.